We've had one store that shut down that was essentially an open air drug market that had a number of shootings and murders at the store. We brought a nuisance action. The judge ordered that the store operate under more restrictive conditions. And rather than operating under those conditions, the store elected not to reopen. It's since been torn down.
From crime hotspot to empty lot, Attorney David Cook says Friends Food Mart leaving Houston Avenue has made a difference in how often blue lights are flashing in that community.
Crime in that area has gone down dramatically.
1 year ago, Cook began representing Mayor Lester Miller and Bibb County in the case that called the store a public nuisance. Actions Mom Demetrius Kendrick says were overdue.
They should have been dealt with that store.
In 2020, her son was gunned down in front of the store in what she describes as a drive-by. She says the bullets weren't meant for her son.
When you have places where multiple people have been murdered and multiple people who had no affiliation with the gang life, they just wanted to go to the store or go to a hotel, and they get shot, that's a threat to public safety and health. And that is why this administration is enforcing the nuisance laws that are on the books.
Enforcement that the former district attorney says works. So Project Macon pulls some data for a snapshot of what crime looks like where the store used to sit. From June 2017 to when Kymelo Early was killed in front of Friends Food Mart in May 2022, there were 206 emergency calls made to the Houston Avenue address. There's another convenience store just next door from Friends Food Mart called C Mini Mart. In that same time period, there were 216 emergency calls made to that store. Both of the convenience marts have different reasons for calls, including fighting, trespassing, and narcotics. While both stores have reports of shots fired and shootings, records show one more shooting at Friends than C Mini Mart. Project Macon didn't find any record of homicides at C Mini Mart for that time period, but there were 2 at Friends Food Mart. Friends was ordered to close on June 7th, 2022. And even though it was allowed to reopen shortly after on July 1st, according to court documents, it never did. Mom Demetrius Kendrick describes the Friends Food Mart as a hangout spot.
Everybody knows what's going on at this store. The police know what's going on at this store. The whole community know what's going on at this store.
But based on 911 calls, it would seem the crowd never returned either, because there have been just 3 calls to 911 from June 2022 until now. But that's not the case for the nearby store. 911 has been called to C Mini Mart 20 times since Friends Food Mart shut down. 2 of those calls were ShotSpotter notifications of gunfire. For now, that store isn't open. The owner says the closure is for renovations. So far, the county has put its focus on just 2 convenience stores and 4 hotels.
Many of these locations, they know what they're doing. They know that their current business model involves criminal organizations or criminal individuals using their property to further their crimes. They know that.
We asked Attorney Cook whether it's fair to want store owners to stand up to the gang members and criminals that authorities say are surrounding their properties.
The average store tells these guys to get lost and that they can't sell drugs and conduct gang business at their stores. And when they do it, there haven't been, that I'm aware, repercussions on these people.
And when it comes to whether it's fair or even ethical for the county to go after private businesses,
there's nothing unethical about protecting the citizens of Macon-Bibb County. There is nothing unethical about using the court systems and the laws that were created to address these very situations to hold business owners accountable for the crime that they're fostering. There's nothing unethical. In fact, I would submit that it's unethical not to do it.
Reporting for Project Macon, Brittany Miller, WGXA News.